Asia has about 60% of the world's population with 4.6 billion people. However, any development of diagnosis and treatment of breast cancer, including basic research, has been led by Western countries. In Korea, breast cancer has increased sharply by more than 40% over the past 5 years, and it still remains the most common cancer in women today. This situation is not much different from other Asian countries. Many women suffer from life-threatening breast cancer. On the back of a true consensus on a world-class conference to advance the study of breast cancer for a rapidly increasing number of Asian women, GBCC launched in 2007. GBCC has been an important driving force behind breast cancer research in Asia. In 2009, the Asian Regional Meeting was held with 30 people from 6 Asian countries attending to share the current status of Asian breast cancer research and seek how to achieve development. Based on this, ABCN was held in 2014 for the first time to select a joint research project for breast cancer in the Asia-Pacific region and to pursue close cooperation between countries. ABCN, which started with 8 countries in 2014, saw the number of its participating countries increase to 17 in 2019. In addition, Highlight of GBCC, which shares the research results of GBCC, has been held 3 times in China and Vietnam. It makes GBCC become a venue for the exchange of breast cancer research in Asia. We created a Tea with Master session for networking between breast cancer masters and next-generation researchers. Through this session, there were open talks about breast cancer research in a free atmosphere for all generations, building a mentor and mentee relationship between researchers by sharing conversations and practical advice. Since GBCC initially began as a breast cancer conference for Asian women in 2007, it has positioned itself as a world-class medical conference beyond Asia. The first conference in 2007 was attended by 1,004 participants from 26 countries. Over the years, the conference has grown, attracting 1,446 participants to GBCC 2019. The number of research abstracts stood at 213 from 13 countries in 2007. For GBCC 10, 406 abstracts from 28 countries have been submitted. In terms of the number of submissions, abstracts submitted from overseas surpass the ones submitted domestically, and submissions from Asian countries continue to increase in number. It has now become one of the leading conferences in the breast cancer field, where world-renowned scholars are invited to serve as a keynote speaker. Indeed, GBCC has emerged as Asia's leading platform for global breast cancer research. What an achievement!
GBCC는 2005년에 저와 존스킨스의 전희승 교수, 또 간호대학의 이명선 교수, 양재현 교수가 수잔 코멘 재단의 연구비를 5천만 원 받게 됩니다. 그런 와중에 연세대학의 이희대 교수님께서 그러지 말고 국제학회를 만들자 이렇게 됐고 또 이민혁 교수님 등 합류를 해서 2007년에 GBCC 2007을 하게 되죠. 1,004명의 회원들이 참석했고 그 이후로 이 GBCC는 아시아의 대표적인 학회가 되었죠.
한국의 유방암은 인구 비율로 보면 미국의 그 당시에 3분의 1 정도, 4분의 1 정도였어요. 그리고 또 한 가지는 젊은 여성 유방암이 한국이 서양에 비해서 2~3배 많은 거예요. 이건 한번 우리가 세계적으로 비교 연구를 할 수 있는 데이터를 만들어 봐야 되겠다 이렇게 생각해서 동양인, 서양인의 유방암의 특징을 이게 분석하기 위해서 GBCC라는 것이 탄생이 됐죠.
For another 10 conferences, GBCC is now moving forward as below. Firstly, GBCC will build a roadmap for basic research and clinical studies on Asian breast cancer. By establishing a roadmap, it will raise Korean breast cancer research to a world-class level and present a guideline for Asian breast cancer treatment. To that end, we are planning to form a breast cancer research network covering Asia and the Pacific region. We will build a big data roadmap that is the basis for breast cancer research by practically approaching not only patient data of treatment, but also overseas medical big data through breast cancer registration business. Secondly, GBCC will go beyond regional scientific research on breast cancer, expanding the scope of breast cancer research. We will grow as a medical society that encompasses and represents all aspects of breast cancer research, like multidisciplinary research involving not only researchers and specialists related to breast cancer, but also plastic surgeons who offer breast reconstruction, radiologists and nurses, researchers, and even patients. Furthermore, we will more actively participate in international clinical trials than now, while doing our best to activate cooperative research with foreign institutions as well as interdisciplinary research. Thirdly, we will cultivate the next generation of breast cancer research talent. We will expand the scope of the Junior Doctors Forum designed to promote networking among young Asian doctors to embrace the world. Through mutual exchanges and expansion of research areas, we will provide practical support for the next generation of breast cancer researchers.
2007년에 처음으로 아시아에서 다학제 유방암 학회를 표방하면서 시작된 GBCC는 이제 드디어 2021년에 GBCC10, 즉 10회째를 맞이하게 되었는데요. 그동안 형태와 틀을 정형화하면서 많은 성장을 이루어 왔습니다. 특히 2021년 GBCC10에서는 역대 최다인 400편이 넘는 초록이 접수되어서 학술적으로도 그 의미가 점점 커지고 있는데요. 그러면서도 많은 연구자들이 관심을 가져주시고 노력해 주셔서 저희 학회가 발전하고 있다는 것은 정말 자랑스러운 일입니다.
GBCC의 미래는 이제 아시아에 머무르지 않을 것입니다. 이미 세계 유방암 학회의 중심으로 나아가고 있고 이번 10회를 기점으로 유방암의 새로운 임상 연구들이 발표될 수 있는 연구의 장이 되어 세계인이 꼭 듣고 싶은 명실공히 유방암 대표학회로 더 높이 도약할 것입니다. 오늘 이 자리에 모이신 여러분이 바로 그 주인공입니다.
안녕하십니까. GBCC10 조직위원장입니다. GBCC는 2007년 시작되어 매우 빠르게 성장하였고 이제는 아시아에서 개최되는 세계적인 유방암 의학 모임으로 확실한 성공을 이루었습니다. 이러한 GBCC의 빠른 성장은 유방암 분야의 세계적 지도자들의 헌신적 사랑과 아시아 동료들의 진정한 도움이 있었기에 가능했다고 생각합니다. GBCC10은 제10회 GBCC를 의미합니다. GBCC의 성공을 축하하고 GBCC의 성공을 만들어주신 모든 분에게 감사하는 축제 행사입니다. GBCC10을 대표하여 오늘날의 GBCC를 만들어주신 모든 분들께 마음 깊이 감사의 말씀을 올립니다. 감사합니다.
Beyond the arena of Asian breast cancer research, we have been striving to become a hub for global breast cancer research over the years. Now, based on the achievements made over the last 10 years, GBCC will create another 10 years of new hope. GBCC will now think about the lives of patients as well as the treatment of breast cancer, while staying by your side until the day you fully recover from breast cancer.